Well, good morning, Stone Union. I wanted to leave you a message today because this is a big day on the calendar. And I don't know if you've looked at the calendar yet. I don't know if you realize, but 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from today, retail will be wild. 2 weeks from today, all you will hear is Christmas music on the radio. So 2 weeks from today is actually Black Friday. Wow, it has flown by. So here's the thing. I want to give you a little bit of strategy until I see you again. And so let me give you some dates for November. But this is a big 2 weeks that happen, and I'm like, okay, there's a lot that I want you to, there's things I want you to know, but there's priorities of what happens these 2 weeks, okay? You with me? So first, let's just talk about where we're going to be this coming Monday. Okay, so we know ChromaFusion. It's taken over. And so the biggest product launch we've ever had, the biggest color launch we've ever had in the history of Mary Kay. And I needed to update you. I've got to put that. Many of you were guessing. Do you realize the first weekend this came out? Okay, so this came out on Friday, October 26th. The first weekend. Weekend means 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Do you know we did 11 million in retail sales of just ChromaFusion? Just ChromaFusion. 11 million. And what's hysterical is this is my demo. These are $8 eyeshadows. Are you with me on that? Like, this isn't like, yeah, $8 eyeshadows, cheek colors, highlighters, bronzers are amazing, super trendy, compact. 11 million in the first weekend, 3 days that it came out. So what are we focusing on? ChromaFusion. We will be focusing on our new color line until the end of this entire seminar year. So just be ready for that. This is a game changer in Mary Kay. It opens up whole new doors for women. It gives us a reason to contact our skincare wearers. It gives us a reason to contact people maybe that haven't been our customers at this point. It gives us a reason to contact just girls who are color gurus. You know the girls who are all about color. You know the girls that are all about going to a counter. You know the girls that are all about just looking at that eye candy. I say it over and over again. This just makes me feel like I know what I'm doing just by looking at it, okay? So let's talk about where we're going to be so you can plug in. There's events everywhere. And I did send you an email today so you would know exactly where we are, whether it's here on the Eastern Shore or whether it's in Newark or Middletown or Smyrna or Dover areas, okay? And so I want you to know all the way from bridge to bridge, from Melfort, Virginia, all the way past Easton and past of where we're going to be. So this coming Monday, we're going to be in 2 locations. We're going to be in Salisbury and we're going to be in Melfort, Virginia. There's also something going on in Newark. But so understand it's going to be ChromaFusion makeovers. It's going to be Makeover Mania. Why? Okay, because we have an amazing New York City contest, an amazing New York City sweepstakes where they simply post their picture with a hashtag, with a certain hashtag, and then tag you. Pretty cool. You realize when their name is drawn, you go with them. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. $1,000 cash and a trip for Beauty Week. Plus, we're doing a local $100 cash contest. So just for their color makeover, just for their ChromaFusion experience of a makeover, their name is going to be entered not just in the big Mary Kay one to New York City, but our local one for $100. Do you know just that ain't enough? Is your excitement and your urgency to schedule women to see you. So get your words straight in your head of, oh my gosh, not has ChromaFusion. Not only did we do 11 million the first weekend, it was out in 3 days, but now just for trying the ChromaFusion makeover with our picture, there's an amazing makeover contest, New York City, cash, trips for Beauty Week, plus a $100 cash giveaway locally that we're doing here. So girl, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving's going to be here in 2 weeks. You're going to see people in 2 weeks. I need to make sure you look fabulous when you see everybody, because you may see them on Thanksgiving, or you will certainly see them on Black Friday, or if you're shopping on Small Business Saturday, or whatever that you're doing. Your job, your face is my job. And I need to make sure that you look amazing when you see everybody. Okay, between now and Christmas especially. So let's look at these next 2 weeks. When can we squeeze each other in? Okay, so we want to get, and so that's going to be your question. That's going to be your immediate, when you're out and about, when you're talking, when you're at school, when you're at work. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm so passionate about November. I love November because I know it can happen in November. 19 years ago, I walked into this company in November. My anniversary is actually November the 19th. Can you believe it? So this year, November 19th is my 19-year anniversary. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe I'm saying that. The fastest 19 years ever. Like, that's unbelievable to me to think that I've seen 19 years worth of products, 19 years worth of Christmases, okay, 19 Novembers. Just what has happened in so many areas of my life in 19 years because I've been a part of this amazing company. So do you understand why we're saying? So if you have current customers, they need to know about ChromaFusion. It's brand new. So to understand your wording with all these locations for the entire month of November, it's the first launch, the first unveil. There's nothing like saying the first launch. There's nothing like saying, this is the first time we're unveiling it in the such and such area. This is the first time our customers are coming together. So if you're a beauty consultant and you're really not sure and don't have the wording and really not sure about ChromaFusion, come, because you're going to get some amazing training. You're going to hear about the product. You'll even get to get your fingers in it as well. And so we love this product line. We just hit our 15th major magazine. All right, that's pretty cool. 15 major magazines that we're now in. So this Monday, like I said, we're in Salisbury as well as in Melfa. The following, I'm going to be in Easton, so that is the 19th. I'm actually going to be in Easton, Maryland. All right, and there's all kinds of things happening in the other locations. Be sure to check your email because there's a big graphic about where everything is. But the following Monday, we are all coming together on the 26th, and that's going to be at Dove Point, the big Dove Point in Salisbury, because that is your final Christmas workshop. This is a fun Christmas workshop because it's all about, because you realize on November 26th, Black Friday's over. Small Business Saturday is over. It's actually going to be on Cyber Monday when we meet that night. All right, so November 26th, your Christmas strategy will take a shift because then we're going to be talking about specific things that you do for December. All right, guys, 3 paychecks left in corporate America until Christmas. I'm so thankful that that's not my situation. I'm so thankful that, yes, I do get paid with Mary Kay. With a paycheck for commissions, but yes, I get paid every time I sell product. That's exciting. 50% every time I sell product. There's nothing like that. And you know, it was probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I'll never forget it. It was kind of, I don't want to say the word scary, but it was a different time for my husband and I. He'd made a transition with work. He decided to go out on his own. He was in business as a partner before, and then he decided to go out on his own. And I remember that Christmas, he decided to do that in December, you know, of all months, to decide to do all that in the concrete industry in the winter in December without a paycheck. And so I remember it was 5 or 6 years ago, I guess 6 years ago, that Christmas was on me. It was on me. Oh, no, not commissions, because I still had to pay the house bills. I mean, my sales, my entire Christmas was on me. And that year was an incredible, you talk about a year of hustle. You talk about a year to see what can happen with 50% profit. You talk about a year in November and December of gathering women and doing makeovers, mistletoe makeovers for December so they could look great on December 31st or so they would look great with the new fall colors. Oh my gosh, and ChromaFusion now, hello. Just to see what was possible, that I carried our entire Christmas that year. And it was all through 50% profit. It was all through my sales. So girls, I want to give you some words today of what you're doing for the next 2 weeks, of how you're getting some wish lists, because I want to challenge you. You know, 19 is a big number. It's my 19th anniversary on November the 19th. So I want to see who in this unit is going to be able to collect. How many of you? I want to see 19 wish lists within the next 2 weeks by Black Friday. 19 wish lists. So if you've already got beauty experiences set up, let's say you've got 2 beauty experiences and maybe there's 8 people there, 8 and 8, 16. Well, that's 16 covered in 2 different beauty experiences. And so maybe so I'm going to give you some ideas of how you're going to get a wish list. It's important. It's important because a wish list of what you're getting now, this is a $50 to $150 in December. I need you to understand business-wise who you are seeing now. The beauty experiences, the color experiences that you're having now, the sales, the rebooking, the team building from that. And then after that's all done, when this is done, this is just your cherry on the sundae for December. And I do, in my brain, I just like $100 bill, $100 bill. So some will purchase 50, many will purchase 100, maybe we'll purchase 199. I'll keep it at 200. So there'll be a variety, but I'm going to tell you what, the minimum of this is a $50 bill. The minimum. In my brain, I just look at it and I see a $100 bill because I know I'm going to get somewhere between 50 and 200. So I just do an average. I don't even know if that's an average, but I just take 100. Okay, in my brain when I have the wish list. So we're going to go through what you say to get a wish list and how you're going to get your 19 wish list in the next 2 weeks. So before I give you that, let's talk about what's happening in 2 weeks. Do you have a BBF plan? That's Big Black Friday. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan for your Christmas? You are more than welcome to come by. My Christmas open house is going to be in Salisbury on November the 17th. It's a Saturday, and it's from 9 to 3. You're welcome to bring your customers there. They can shop. They can see my stuff and shop. They're shopping with you. You are welcome. That's at Duff Point Residential Building. All right, so that's happening on November 17th. Do you have an idea? Are you doing pop-ups? Are you doing pop-buys? Yes, girl, oh my gosh, I'm riding through and I'm coming near your way. I'm coming near your house. I'm almost near your work. I just wanted to pop by, and actually I just popped by. I don't even call them and let them know that. Hey, I just wanted to pop by and show you what's happening in the Mary Kay world. Girl, have you seen the frenzy on social media? It's called Chroma Fusion, and your face is my job. We got to get together. You're going to love this. Do you realize that's the simplicity of the pop by? Do you realize the power of face-to-face? Don't hide behind the phone. Don't do that. Get in front of people. Let them see your excitement. So that may involve when you're driving, I pull into their work, and it takes a max of 10 minutes. Or if I'm near their, I want to say, when I tell somebody I'm near their house or I'm near their neighborhood, I'm just popping by because I was delivering or whatever, it is out of my way. Y'all know where I live. Everything is out of my way. It's intentional. It's purposeful. It's written down. Do you have today, is it written down who you're seeing and who you're calling? Is it? Is it? As a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur, I can promise you, you talk to anyone who's successful in business, they know who they're calling and who they're seeing. Not just today, but the next few days of who they're calling. Do you know how? When I'm in my car and I'm driving, I was talking to some girls yesterday. I was driving to Salisbury on my way to teach training class. I had a list of who I was talking to on that 30-minute drive. I knew who I was calling. I knew who I was going to talk to. Using your time wisely so much is that I get so much done in that car because I'm on the car. I'm riding 30 minutes to go anywhere, at least anywhere. So when you're popping by, that's it. You're just, and so have your temptation basket, have your to show like, girl, we got to get you in. I know. And plus there's a makeover contest, girls, cash, and a trip to New York City's involved. Okay. I got to see you. When can we get each other in? And so just the fun, have fun with it. Oh my gosh, make it a contest in your brain of how many you can get. Okay, so in this, so 2 weeks, that means Thanksgiving's going to be over. So hopefully in 2 weeks by now, you know, we've done all the eating we can do, or if not, I don't know if you're like me, we have 3 different dinners and it's throughout the entire weekend. So I do multiple dinners. So just a little bit of advice about Thanksgiving. Here we go. I love Thanksgiving. I do. I love it. I love gathering with my family. I love sitting around the table. I love traditions that we have when we're around the table. I love everything because we're gathering for Thanksgiving with the purpose, with the agenda of having a thankful and grateful heart. And so I love a lot about that holiday for sure. And when we gather, so I can tell you that in the midst of me cooking multiple dinners for Thanksgiving, is that I want to give you a look. There are women that will say right now, I'm getting ready to get ready for Thanksgiving. And I crack up because I'm like, wow. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Make your list of what you're cooking. Okay. Make the list of what you need to buy at the grocery store. And then go get it. And then come home. And then put it in the fridge. And you're kind of ready. Then you start cooking. Maybe you start cooking Wednesday night the night before. Maybe you start cooking early Thursday. I have a little note of, I mean, I just have to do this. Maybe y'all are really great. But I have a little piece of paper of, hey, what goes in the oven at this time, what's going in the oven at this time. I got crock pots all over, my counter. And so I get that. Cooking on 2 different times. I do that myself. And I love doing that. That's an important piece. And I love the part because everybody's talking after Thanksgiving. The guys and the girls were kind of talking. You might be going through the papers or looking at what the crazy things of Black Friday are happening. Or you might be one that goes out and actually starts shopping that night. So I just wanted to encourage you to not get caught up in the whirlwind as I'm getting ready to get ready to get ready. Yes, get ready. Figure out what you want to eat and make the list. All right? And just simplify it. Simplify it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, and I'll help you with that. Give you some perspective of Here's a list and this is what I'm going to get. That's getting ready for Thanksgiving. It is. And if you need help, call in some other family to help or do things like that. So Black Friday is 2 weeks from today. So everyone in retail. So that is the question. What are you doing? Are you doing something for Black Friday? Are you doing something for your customers? Are you having a pop-up? Do you have that? What are you doing retail? What are you going to be spending retail? Are you going to be making money on retail? Which one? You get to decide of what you want to do for that Black Friday. So for the next 2 weeks, so I wanted to give you that piece, all right, just to help you with some thoughts of what to do for the next 2 weeks. Don't be caught into that get ready to get ready. Very simple. Keep it simple for you. So it's time for a wish list. The best opportunity for a wish list is at your appointment because they've just tried product. So that's why we've been screaming, it's November. It's who you're seeing in November and putting product on. That these are the easiest. And so when are you going to do this? At the end of the appointment. So if you're at the party, you're going to be doing this at the individual close. So you're doing your individual close. You're figuring out what they want to purchase. You're rebooking them. You're rebooking them for color. You're rebooking them for beauty. You're rebooking them because everybody's going to see them and they want to look good. You're rebooking them because they want to get this compact dirt cheap. You're rebooking them because they want to do some Christmas shopping half off and get all their Christmas stuff half off. And so there's reasons to rebook a lot right now. Okay? And so, after the rebooking's done, after all that's done, then you pull out the wish list. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to role play with you so you can see what this wish list is all about and how to work it to your advantage. So, the scenario one, I'm going to show you what you're going to do at your appointments, at your facials with this. Okay, so you're sitting down and you're just going to be, so I may be talking to Susie. I said, Susie, I know there's a lot of people who love you. I know there is. And so this is the best part of what I get to do is I'm like that little secret pink elf. And so we're going to have a conversation that's going to last like 2 minutes, and then you're going to forget we ever had this conversation. Okay? But understand that you smiling on Christmas, I take that as part of my job. That I love going to bed on December 24th, knowing how many women are going to be smiling on December 25th. And so just understand, yes, your face has been my job, and I love that, but I'm also thinking ahead. So here's the thing. Just in case I run into some people or I hear from some people and people are wondering what Susie would love or what she needs, would it kind of make you smile? If like, okay, so I see this box number 7 here, I'm talking about closed sheet, this box number 7 here on the sheet, you didn't get that box and I know you love that box. So would that make you smile on December 25th? You know, if somehow that were to appear under your tree? She's going to say, yeah, so I'm right. So I'm writing the wish list while I'm talking to her. She doesn't even know I'm writing the wish list. And I said, okay, satin hands and satin lips. You love that too? Okay, yes, I know. Are you a fragrance kind of girl? All right, because we have a brand new fragrance this year. And we've got some few other of my favorites. So I've got 3 here. I've got this one. Okay, smell that cap. Which one of them is your favorite? I know. Isn't that awesome? Which one's your favorite? Okay, gotcha, the Bella. Okay, but I know. Fragrance is a huge gift. It is, and men love giving fragrance. They just do. I know, I love that. So, okay, and you already got your skincare today, and I know box number 7 was your foundation, and then I know we're scheduled for your color, but color is always a fun thing to receive. Yes, it would be absolutely, wouldn't it be great to wake up on December 25th and not have to return anything? I know. That's why I'm the little pink elf. Perfect. Okay. So I know there's a lot of people that love you. So I know you're married with your hubby. And so what this is, and so his name is Mike, right? Okay. So Mike. All right. And so where does he work? What does he do? Right. Okay. Yes, that's what he does. Okay. So I don't know if you know, and so what I do, because I want you to understand what I do in helping out, is there are times when I may run into them. There are times that I may just send them a very easy, quick, short message, one-time message about helping service you that we've already talked and there's some things that you've loved. And so that's exactly what I do with him. And then your mom, your sister, your best friend, things like that. Okay. So your husband, Mike. Okay. And so what's his number? Okay. All right. So it's probably best to reach him after work. Or, oh, he can during work. Okay. Got it. And then you have your mama. Mamas are always great, right? You got your mom or your grandmother? Okay. Okay. Any other people that you really purchase for? Any other people that you're really, really close to? So, okay. So we're going to forget we ever had this conversation, right? Because I want you smiling on Christmas morning. All right? Sound good? Well, enjoy all your goodies you got now. Okay. So that's a wish list. So this is happening after the party, at the end, at the individual close. I'm writing all the, I'm filling, there's 12 lines there. I write a lot on these lines, okay? Notice the things I'm asking her for her Santas. Notice I'm talking about the things that we've tried that she didn't get. Satin hands, satin lips. If she got the skincare, then she doesn't need that unless she didn't get the foundation bundle. Maybe she didn't get color. I'm going to tell you what, this is what I'm going to do a lot with men. So this filled with how I have it filled with 3 over here, and then all the eyes, it's like $330, $340, and I'm going to do it for $299. So a huge one for me. So for some minutes, I'm going to put a bow on there. I'm going to put the beautiful decal on there, and it's going to be empty when the woman opens it, and she's going to fill it with me at an appointment. Are you with me on that? So not am I just going to give her this, but I want her to have the appointment with me. Are you with me on that? So this is an awesome gift. It doesn't have to be $299. $299 just fills it. If it needs to be $199, it can be $199. If it needs to be $99, then it's the compact and $99. Because they see us to fill it. So girls, this will be my #1 because they have to see me. They have to come see me for this. So this is gonna be easy for us. All right, we got it. So I'm not even going to go to the script of how you're going to talk to the men because that's going to get, you are going to get that later. You're going to get that on November 26th when you come to our Christmas workshop. You will get those words there. Does that help? Lastly, this is the last thing for wish list. You're doing this with your temptation basket. You're doing this at work. You're doing this like a wild, crazy woman because it is your goal to have 19 of these in the next 2 weeks. Can you have 50 of these to call in December? You guys, when I started 19 years ago, this is what I knew to do. This is what I was taught to do. This is what I did. I made phone calls and I popped into people, women and men. This is what I did. If someone asked me to match foundation, I couldn't have done that because I just walked in and I didn't even know how. So you're going to hear on November 26th of exactly what I said, but I just share with you, this is what I did. So your temptation basket that's full of all kinds of goodies and you're going from office to office, and maybe you work in an office, maybe you work in a school, maybe you work in a bank, wherever you work, or maybe you're going in somewhere and you're going in somewhere. You're doing the same thing with her. Hey, I'm a little secret elf. You're saying the same thing. The only difference is, oh, you didn't get box number 7. You can't say that. You're going to be like, so would it be absolutely horrible if there was some, you know, skincare underneath your tree? Do you want some age fighters? Or no, we are not worried about that. So then I would probably put Time Waste 3D under there. Or our big Chroma Fusion line to have some fun color. Then I'm going to put this empty with the gift certificate. And your hands tell me which fragrance. You love our eye products. You love, oh, you're a brow girl. We have a Wow Brow Set. Wow Brow Set, $50. So I'm going to fill it. So you understand what you're doing. You're going from person to person and you're just filling it out with those words of, hey, my job is that you're smiling on Christmas morning. I love Christmas morning. I love it at my home. I mean, I love it with my family, my kids. We go see all that. You know, people come over. But it's pretty cool because in the back of my mind, you know what I think about on Christmas? I think about the women that are opening the gifts from their husband, really from me, but from their husband. I think about that kind of thing. And they remember that kind of thing because I come through on, I want you to be smiling on Christmas morning. So you guys, we take it, we make it work. 19 of these in the next 2 weeks. You got it? You got it? All right, you guys, ready, set, go. It's Friday. We've got a 2-week, it's not BFF, it's BBF. Beat Black Friday is what we're doing for the next 2 weeks. Have an amazing weekend.